To us, this feels like the peak of modern civilization, but to humans living in the year 2075, our world might look surprisingly primitive, a strange transition between the past and a new era of humanity. So what will the world really look like 50 years from now? Welcome to the future.
Imagine for a moment it is a rainy Tuesday in the year 2075. You are a student of neo-history, and today's assignment is to study the Great Transition. You open a digital archive of the year 2025. What do you see? You see grainy videos of people walking down crowded streets, their necks bent at sharp angles, staring intensely at small, glowing glass rectangles in their palms. You see massive metal boxes on wheels, burning ancient liquefied fossils just to move one person 5 miles to an office. To you, in 2075, this isn't just history, it's a comedy. You might laugh, not out of malice, but because the world of your ancestors seems so unnecessarily difficult. But wait, look closer at their eyes. In 2025, those people believed they were at the pinnacle of human achievement. They had high-speed internet, the first sparks of real. One of the most shocking chapters for a 2075 reader will be the traditional job. Today, we define ourselves by what we do. For 8 hours a day, we have rush hours, a phenomenon where millions of people move in the same direction at the same time, causing massive stress and pollution, only to sit in a cubicle and perform tasks that an AI could do in milliseconds. In 2075, the worker has been replaced by the creator. With the full maturation of artificial general intelligence, the concept of labor for survival has dissolved. To someone in the future, the idea that a human being had to spend 40 years of their life doing something they hated just to pay for a roof over their head will sound like a form of soft slavery. By 2075, society has likely moved to a post-scarcity economy. Work is voluntary. It is an art form. It is exploration. When they look back at 2025, they see the Great Anxiety, the period when humans first realized the machines were coming for their jobs. We see it as a threat. They see it as the moment of our liberation. They will see our protests against AI as the last cries of a species that didn't yet realize they were about to be set free from the drudgery of the mundane. Look at our cities in 2025. They are built for cars, not for people. Asphalt covers nearly 40% of our urban spaces. In 2075, the city is a living organism. The vertical city movement has transformed skyscrapers into self-sustaining ecosystems that grow their own food, recycle their own water, and generate power from the very skin of the buildings. The 2075 historian will find our transportation systems terrifying. You mean they drove the cars themselves? They will ask in disbelief. In their world, autonomous pods move silently in a synchronized ballet, governed by a central traffic AI. The idea of a car accident is a ghost story from the past. They will look at our parking lots, vast, ugly deserts of hot pavement, and see them for what they are: wasted potential. In 2075, those parking lots have been converted into urban forests and communal gardens. Our cities were loud. vibrating with the roar of internal combustion engines. Their cities are silent, filled only with the sounds of nature and the soft hum of magnetic levitation. Perhaps the most profound sympathy the people of 2075 will feel for us is regarding our bodies. In 2025, we are still version 1.0. We age, we decay, and we succumb to diseases that seem invincible. We consider a 90-year life to be long. In 2075, 90 is the new 40. Thanks to CRISPR 3.0 and nanomedicine, cellular repair is a standard monthly procedure. Cancer, dementia, and heart disease are entries in a historical medical encyclopedia, not daily realities. Looking back at 2025, they will see our medical treatments, chemotherapy, invasive surgeries, organ transplants as heroic but barbaric. Like we look back at bloodletting with leeches. The 2075 human might even be augmented. Their memory is perfect, their immune system is programmable, and their lifespan is indefinite. When they look at a photograph of us from 2025, they don't just see ancestors, they see a fragile, short-lived version of humanity that had to be incredibly brave, just to face the inevitability of death every single day. We were the last generation to accept aging as a natural part of life. In 2025, Earth is our only home. We talk about Mars as a possibility, a dream funded by billionaires and space agencies. But for the person in 2075, humanity is a multi-planetary species. There are children born in the Valle Marineries on Mars who have never felt the heavy gravity of Earth or breathed air that didn't come from a recycler. To them, the 2025 climate crisis was the great test. They look back and see a world that was on the brink of ecological collapse, yet somehow found the will to pivot. They see 2025 as the era of the last great borders, where humans were still divided by lines on a map and different coloured passports. In 2075, while cultural identities remain, the planetary identity has taken over. They will find it strange that we fought wars over patches of dirt when the entire solar system was waiting for us. Our geopolitical struggles will seem like children fighting over toys in a sandbox, unaware that the rest of the playground is open. So what will they think of us? They will think we were loud, messy, fragile, and disconnected. They will find our technology primitive and our social structures chaotic. But they will also look back with an incredible sense of gratitude. Because 2025 was the pivot. We were the ones who built the first AIs. We were the ones